it was up to me, and if we change the laws or have the laws, waterboarding would be fine. And if they want to do, as long as it's because we work within laws, they don't work within laws. They have no laws.
We have to, intensify our efforts to keep America safe, but it's unrealistic to say we're going to completely shut down our borders to everyone. That would stop commerce, for example, and that's not in anybody's interest, but we.
All right, I don't know who's looking to close down the borders completely. Certainly not Donald Trump, unless she's misrepresenting that. Welcome back. It's Malzberg panel time. While we search for Brent Budowsky, we gladly welcome in Julio Rivera, conservative activist and founder of conservarican.com. I told you I would never forget that again. And Julio, welcome. So, we just had on Larry Kudlow, and, you hate to play politics in any way, shape, or form with this horrific terrorist attack where Americans are missing and injured as well. But going into tonight's primaries in Arizona and in Utah and going forward, Larry felt that this could help Donald Trump because he has the toughest stance on immigration and on Muslims coming into this country.
Well, I mean, he's kind of backtracked if you really listen to every quote that he said over the past couple of months. He did say that, regarding the refugees, that he felt that there were some that he felt that should be allowed in, whether that's via a humanitarian effort or whatnot. You have to be careful about who you allow into the country. James Comey, the FBI director, told Obama in very clear terms that there's no possible way to vet as many as they're trying to let in. David Cicilline, the congressman from Rhode Island, has been pushing for up to 200 refugees to be allowed in. So we haven't even begun to feel the effects of what what potentially can come forward. But I mean, Europe has already certainly had 2 attacks in the last 4.5 months, and it's very scary for Americans at this point.
Yeah, let's go to Brent Budowsky, who does join us, writer for The Hill and former aide to Senator Lloyd Bentsen. Brent, welcome. I had a former CIA operative on in the special we did at 4 o'clock this afternoon here on Newsmax TV, and based on his description, I said, so what you're describing, excuse me, is that Europe is gone.
Well, I wouldn't say that. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I think I caught something from Hillary.
I think you caught something from reading Donald Trump's lack of willingness to support troops to kill terrorists. And you got upset when you read that. And you should be, because that's his position. And it's a disgrace. And the fellow who said earlier that Trump will profit from this is wrong. Trump is the weakest of all the candidates on killing ISIS.
Wait, how so? How so, Brent, is he the weakest?
Well, as you and our audience have been seeing me before, no, I have been advocating for some time bringing in a minimum of 20,000 ground troops, special ops, to go into Syria where ISIS is and kill them, period. I want grenades up their butt. I want rifles shooting at their brain. I want the toughest special ops guys that we can find killing them. I am for that. Hillary Clinton is for that, but a little less so than me.
I don't know if Hillary's
Donald
for
Trump
that.
is against that. No, she is. She is.
Oh, I'll take your word for it. Obama just passed out at the baseball game hearing you say that, by the way. He can't take the thought of it. Julio, to see Barack Obama.
You're not hearing me praise Obama.
I know. But Julio, we have to talk about this. The optic of this man doing the wave, sitting next to Castro during a baseball game in Cuba after giving lip service to a terrorist attack. And again, it shouldn't matter if there were Americans involved or not, but there were Americans missing last report we had, and there are Americans that are seriously injured as well, and he couldn't care less.
Yeah, I mean, who's pushing for these Syrian refugees to come here? The progressive left. He spent 51 seconds of his press conference today addressing a tragedy in Brussels, Belgium, where there were Americans killed. There were 31 people dead. And this is an indicator of what's to come if we don't halt this Syrian resettlement.
Yeah, absolutely. Brent?
Well, yeah, let me answer that, because I'm not really in the mood with dead people in Brussels for talking points about the progressive left. I want to kill those bums with guns and grenades down the throats and up the behind. with 20,000 special ops people in Syria, killing them. I don't give a rat's butt what Obama did at a baseball game.
Well,
By the way,
Brent,
Donald,
but Hillary today.
There are reasons that over 100 Republican national security people denounced Trump over national security.
But Brent,
said he would weaken America and they would never support him. But I don't care about baseball games.
All right, but Brent,
I want to kill.
Hillary today once again refused to call it radical Islamic terrorism. So you say she wants to get tough. She won't even identify the enemy. And with that, I got to go. Julio and Brent, thank you very much. Former ambassador to the United Nations, Alan Keyes, joins us next. Don't go away.